do what you can do. Oh, Jesus. Let's go back to our text. There's a little bit of understanding I've got to give us today before we let the Lord just turn it absolutely loose in here. Luke chapter 7, let's go back to verse 1. Let's read. When Jesus had finished saying all this to the people he'd been teaching, he returned to Capernaum, a little city on the side of the Sea of Galilee. At the time, the highly valued slave of a Roman officer was sitting near to death. Hold that verse right there. If you don't know this, in the early New Testament there, Rome had conquered Israel. And they had placed these officers called centurions around like the police. This guy he was a high-ranking officer. And they had slaves back then. So let's just read the story as it was written, verse 3. The officer heard about Jesus. He sent the respected Jewish elders to ask him to come and heal his slave. He highly valued this slave. This was not an oppressive situation. It was a good situation. The man was about to die. He said, I don't want him to die. And the man said to these Jewish elders, now if you know anything about that history, the Romans and the Jews, they didn't get along. Right? Verse 4. So they earnestly begged Jesus to help the man. If anyone deserves your help, he does. This is not normal. Right? One of the reasons it wasn't normal was because the Jewish people believed that the blessings of God were only for them. Right. But here's the Jewish elders, obviously having faith in Jesus. Because they said, we know you can heal people. And if anyone deserves this, he does. Yeah. Keep going, verse 5. For he loves the Jewish people and he even built the church for us. Maybe that's what's going to happen. What's wrong with building churches? But they had the devil had it long enough. All right, let's go. Verse 6. So Jesus went with them. But just before they arrived at the house, the officer sent some friends to say, Lord, don't trouble yourself by coming to my home, for I am not worthy of such an honor. Here in just a minute, I'm going to address the feeling of not being worthy enough. Not feeling good enough. Not feeling like you deserve the healing, the blessing, the salvation. Feeling like there's so much back there that surely God can't do anything now because of all that mess in the back. Come on, let the blood of Jesus come on. Verse 7. I am not even worthy to come meet you. Just say the word from where you are. Oh, I love it. You know there's no boundaries on prayer, right? Your backslidden child may be in Reno, Nevada right now, hung over from last night, but you can pray a prayer right now that'll wake him up and rattle his heart. Say the word from where you are, and my servant will be healed. Next verse. I know this. I love it. I know this because I'm under the authority of my superior officers, and I have authority over my soldiers. I only need to say go, and they go, or come, and they come. And if I say to my slaves, do this, they do it. I know how this works, Jesus. If I will just speak it, I know I have enough authority that it has to happen regardless of where they are. Yeah. Right. Verse 9.